we've sort of realized over the last year that we still have storytelling at the heart of content, and getting engagement and producing stuff people actually want to spend time on is key. But the way people discover your content is more and more happening in a news feed or social feed on a smartphone, and that's we say it's an aggressive place. We saw Facebook data recently published that told us that the average content is in screen for 1.7 seconds. So 1.7 seconds is how long you have to get a hook in people. And that means you have to consider completely different creative metrics or mechanics than you've been using in the past couple of years, where we might have been seeing a tendency to try and emotionally engage people already through earned reach in media or on social channels. And with organic reach gone from social platforms like Facebook, the ones with scale, you have to be more cynical in how you get people's attention, because you have 1.7 seconds basically. And that means also that if you get a click or you get people to consume your content, it's only a minority who will ever go on and do that. We know that only a few percent, if you're good, actually ends up consuming your long form or visit your content hubs or so. So also, what do you do with the people you actually capture the attention of and just in the newsfeed, who only sees you there for a few seconds, maybe even without sound? It's completely different creative mechanics than what we've seen being put to use in recent years, and it's very different creative principles compared to what works for TV advertising. I think a great way in for advertisers to fill this space with relevant content is another huge tendency, which is the influencers who are now everywhere, be it Instagrammers, Pinterest people, Viners, YouTubers, Facebook people. Yeah, there are so many of them. You can use them to produce content that you also use in other formats than just their original content on their own channels. So we did a really good case study with Rennie, which is anti-heartburn product from Bayer. We worked with a food blogger collective called Sorted Food in the UK, and that was a case where we used episodical content with them around was a challenge called Mystery Box, and the best of that we edited into short form snippets that worked in those news feeds we're talking about. So we were completely different form in what we put into Facebook as an example, or on YouTube, pre-rolls, compared to the actual episodical, but we worked with the same talent to produce all of it. So it's a really good case. It got shortlisted at the Festival of Media recently. So I think that's sort of best practice within influencer marketing.